Hi everyone. Greetings from my channel. This channel is dedicated to news and gossip about celebrities worldwide. Remember to like and subscribe. I want to share a tip with you. The most private Duggar has just shared what may be the most surprising piece of news. After a period of silence, Jana Duggar surprises everyone by falling pregnant years later. The unexpected reaction from Steven Wisman, however, was even more startling. Is the Duggar family dispute beginning? Or is a new chapter beginning that nobody anticipated? Don't worry, this changes the situation. Jana Duggar's pregnancy announcement solidified her status as the Counting On's most solitary and enigmatic member, with an enigmatic Instagram photo of a fading Bible resting on a pair of delicate baby shoes. The news was quietly but effectively spread. 3 simple phrases make up the caption: God's perfect timing. Many people on online forums and Duggar fan sites have conjectured that the baby's father is Steven Wisman, a Nebraska businessman and pilot who has been surreptitiously courting Jana for a while. Nevertheless, Jana hasn't yet verified this. Although the Duggar family has kept quiet about their relationship, it has been the subject of much discussion and conjecture in recent years. However, Steven's reaction to the pregnancy has truly caught everyone off guard. According to people close to the Wisman family, Steven was completely taken aback by Jana's news. He was totally ignorant of her intention to go public in this way, according to one source. Although their relationship has never been easy, nobody expected her to reveal the news alone. There have been rumors that the couple discreetly split up months ago, and that neither of them intended to get pregnant. Then Steven added his voice. His own social media message, which was released just hours after Jana's, broke his silence with an incredibly poignant statement. According to the author, life rarely goes as planned, but love, grace, and faith help us get through the unexpected while praying for clarity and serenity in the days to come. There was no space for inquiry considering he never specifically addressed Jana or the pregnancy, but the tone and timing of his communication did. What's even more amazing about Jana's revelation is that she had managed to keep everything under wraps. Unlike her siblings who are willing to share details about their lives, Jana has kept her life very private. She has been able to stay out of the spotlight since Counting On was cancelled by avoiding interviews with the media, posting infrequently on social media, and generally avoiding attention. This is a significant departure from her typical reserved manner for her to make such a bold and personal statement. The fans' response is a mix of awe, confusion, and overwhelming affection. One commenter said that she is more deserving of happiness than anyone else. I hope this marks the start of an amazing adventure for her. I'm really sorry for her, someone else wrote. You must be under a lot of stress from that family. Now the main worry is what happens next. Will Jana begin a new phase of her life as an independent woman due to her conservative upbringing? Will she run against opposition? Will Steven take the initiative or give up? How about Michelle Duggar and Jim Bob, the parents of Duggar? Until now, they had been completely silent. Not even a status update, public notice, confirmation, or rejection. Rumor has it that the family is working feverishly behind the scenes to address the matter. Meanwhile, Jana is purportedly focusing on her physical, mental, and privacy well-being while living outside of Arkansas with a good buddy. She has not yet been interviewed or made any additional remarks. There has been a transformation in the Duggar family dynamic that has never been seen before. The most reserved sibling has been at the center of the most sensational problem the Duggar family has faced since Josh's imprisonment. In 2020, after a year after the couple's breakup, Jana Duggar, star of Counting On, revealed when she and her husband Steven Wisman got married. On Wednesday, May 7th, exactly 1 year ago, I was sitting at home completing some last-minute tasks in honor of her husband, while Steven was using Instagram to work on an office task. The former reality star leaned in near her partner. In the photo, 31-year-old Steven is seen sitting comfortably on the couch and taking a cute selfie with her laptop resting on her lap. Shortly before this, we had gotten back in touch and resumed our conversation. Counting, the 19 participants remarked, "I am so joyful." A lamb cried out, "So many things may change in a year." Living with you has been an amazing experience for Stephen Wisman. I'm excited to spend many more years with you. Jana's sister-in-law, Jana Duggar, was first romantically associated with Stephen's future wife in December 2020 after she was featured in Christmas photos on the Wisman family website. 2 months later, the two were spotted together once more at Chib and Joanna Gaines' Magnolia Market. Additionally, in 2021 they joined together to celebrate July 4th. According to reports, the Wismans performed there. Jana and Stephen were seen walking around the venue at the time. The Sun claims that Stephen was spotted square dancing at a party by himself over 4 years after their split, which sparked split rumors. Inouch confirmed Jana and Stephen's relationship when they applied for a marriage license on August 14, 2024. Not far from her family's home in Tuntown, Arkansas, at the Grand of Willow Springs, just an hour later, the joyful couple exchanged vows. The wedding was attended by 500 persons, including friends and family. The honor attendants were Jana's sister Jessa Seawald, Joanna Forsythe, Joanna Duggar, and Jinger Vualo. Abby and Jordan, the Duggar sisters, were bridesmaids. Eventually, Jana revealed that her relationship with Stephen was rocky until the beginning of 2024. She clarified that she had been extremely cautious, and that her now-husband had asked her out again in a handwritten note, because she wished to avoid getting hurt again. Most people might find it odd, but I thought it was rather cute. In all honesty, if he had texted me, I would have been more of a hello man and sort of lost. The ex-TLC star said, I don't find the idea appealing, but I don't know. It gives me a strong sense that he is a very compassionate person. How could I have failed to notice him? Now that I know how amazing he is and how much I love him, I just need to have the courage to let him in and be myself. Cherished. The 2 or 3 letters they sent, according to Jana, were the first steps toward starting to communicate again and building a foundational connection. Fans of the Duggar family have long been fascinated by the mystery surrounding Jana Duggar's personal encounters. The oldest Duggar daughter, renowned for her quiet strength, grace, and devotion to her family, had long been out of the public eye. All of her younger siblings had started their own households. However, behind the scenes, Jana's story was far more complex and sentimental than anyone had expected. Jana has now discussed a lengthy rumored time in her life: her brief affair with Stephen Wisman, their abrupt split, and the unexpectedly quiet moment they got back together. It is a fleeting hidden love affair, a unique and poignant time. Around the end of 2020, the first rumors started to spread. Jana was observed in Nebraska, where she was observed with the Williamson family at weddings, Christmas parties, and other family gatherings. No formal proof, but admirers conjectured that she was dating Stephen Wisman, a member of the large conservative Wisman family, a pianist, and a quiet pilot. Like Jana, Stephen was raised in a religious culture that placed a high value on family, service, and humility. They became connected in a subtle but apparent way, and it seemed as though their ideals aligned. However, as the months passed, there was an odd silence. No announcement of engagement was made. Not a single one of the engagement photos. Clearly, something had stopped. It ended in the middle of 2021 after over 2 years between Jana and Stephen. Neither Jana nor Stephen had ever discussed their relationship in public before Jana's latest address, which was included in a Women's Retreat podcast. Although Jana finally responded to the rumors, her fans have come to value her quiet candor rather than a spectacular revelation or tabloid headline. I've always believed that some things are sacred, she stated. However, I understand that keeping quiet can cause more issues than it resolves. Speaking out about her and Stephen's relationship, Jana has said that it was a sincere and wonderful moment when they gave serious thought to their future together. They realized, however, that they were not in alignment on an emotional, spiritual, and other level at the start of 2021. It was nothing special. Contrary to popular belief, it wasn't particularly painful. All we needed was a space to build on. Jana explained. After a long time apart, a chance meeting rekindles an old passion. Stephen and Jana quietly went about their lives. Jana stayed at the Duggar family's house in Arkansas and focused on housework, gardening, and taking care of her younger siblings. Stephen was busy supporting his family's ministry, while everyone else was busy flying. But because of an unexpected event, They were reunited in the fall of 2023. Additionally, they received an invitation to a mutual acquaintance's wedding. When Jana said, "We weren't expecting anything. We stopped communicating long ago," something changed that night at the outdoor Missouri wedding banquet amid the twinkling lights. She spoke of a calm setting where the only goal was to spend time together. She pondered if they needed a little room to regroup and appreciate their good fortune. After that, they gradually started talking again, but as friends instead of a relationship. The calls developed into face-to-face interactions, which resulted in something more significant. According to Jana, they re-established their formal connection in early February 2024, but they kept it a secret this time. But they waited until they were positive before telling their loved ones. Preserving what is sacred has a certain appeal. In her own words, it makes it easier to hear your own emotions. By May 2024, the two families had likewise discreetly made up. Unlike the frantic romances on TV, this was more thoughtful and slow. A connection created with rethinking, perseverance, and rediscovery of life's priorities. As of August 2025, Stephen and Jana remain committed to one another. Although specifics are still being kept under wraps, Jana did hint that some significant changes might be coming soon. "We're going slowly. We are simply proceeding in a calm manner. Love can seem different the second time," she said. "It can be deeper, more subtle, and more certain." When asked if an engagement was possible, Jana smiled and responded in the most Doug-like way possible. "Might be in the planning stages. God is being left to determine the schedule. Still, we are quite happy." This is crucial for viewers who have followed the Duggar family through their ascent to fame, decline from grace, and eventual metamorphosis. Jana's story offers a narrative that is refreshingly real and intensely intimate. She is not behaving in a way that meets the expectations of anyone, including the producers. Despite the fact that it necessitated several day trips, she is still creating her own route. The re-established romance between Janet Duggar and Stephen Wisman is a moving reminder that true love, when it does exist, inevitably finds its way back to its roots in a society that is obsessed with fleeting romance and social acceptance. The famous oldest daughter of the Duggar clan, Jana Duggar, produced an unexpected turn of events that no one was ready for. Long recognized as the daughter who defied the infamous Duggar marriage timeline, Jana just got married in an exquisite off-the-shoulder gown and declared that she is further appending family tradition by enrolling in nursing school. Who would have thought the dazzling celebrity would do so many surprising things? The Duggar family has gained notoriety in the reality television industry due to their appearance on 19 Kids and Counting. Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar raised their massive family of 19 children according to stringent Christian values. The Duggar daughters have fairly conventional views, particularly when it comes to regarding humility, courtship, and early marriage. The urge to get married and begin a family as soon as possible was never-ending. Despite her advanced age of 34, Jana still viewed marriage as a distant fantasy, if not a nightmare. Often referred to as the Cinderella daughter who will never leave home, Doug has finally reversed that stereotype. Very few Duggars do what Jana does. She attends college. Of her Doug siblings, Jana was the first to go to a. People claims that last year, she enrolled at Northwest Arkansas Community College, a secular college. Yes, I do comprehend. She is doing more than that by refusing to follow the family tradition of getting married young. She is giving her college career her all. In addition, Jana told the magazine straight out that she had always wanted to become a nurse, but had only lately made the decision. "You know what I was thinking?" At last, she expressed her desire to put all of my heart and soul into something, implying that perhaps this was her real purpose.